Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is François with Trippin' on NB Whitewater. I'm here with Emily, Lukas, and John. And after about a 4-hour drive, we made it to the absolute middle of nowhere in northwestern New Brunswick at our put-in for the Gounamitz River. We're going to be paddling about 30 kilometers down the Gounamitz to join the little main Restigouche, and then from there another 25 kilometers to our takeout. Water looks crystal clear. We're looking forward to a good time on the river. All right, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Well, we're barely a couple of hundred meters in, and we've already encountered our first log jam. John and Lukas are just up ahead having a look to see if it's something we can pass under, or if we're gonna have to lift around, or see what we're gonna have to do here. I think I need to lift from the other end. Anything to avoid a portage. So the first part of this river is very small, and one of the main hazards to watch out for are sweepers and strainers. So we are really going to have to take our time, especially around blind corners, and make sure we are being safe. And so yeah, that's first sweeper strainer here. Hopefully there won't be many more. On the left. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah. That should be the northwest branch joining in. So that'll about double the volume of water that we're on. Ooh. Cool. Okay, we're gonna, slow back paddle just to and back paddle again, and we'll back ferry into this eddy. We just kind of eddied out because we could hear some, just the rush of the water sounded a little louder, so I wanted to have a peek. It looks like we got a slightly bigger feature here, but it looks like a nice clean line right down the center. Just got to avoid that rock there at the bottom. Ride down this and looks good. Where are we going here? Alright. Yep, paddle forward, port hard. Woohoo! Okay, draw on the left. Nope, back paddle, back paddle. Different tactic, different tactic. Yep, keep back paddling. Okay, and forward. I don't know if that can be paddled. I don't know if we should try either. We could end up in some trouble. No, it's no good. Back paddle hard. You know what? Here, you let go of that branch. I'm gonna grab onto it. Looks like we can get by. That was the second significant strainer that we've come across, but fortunately we could get around this one without having to get out of the canoe even, so bonus. Just barely though. First thoughts on the Gounamitz?
Pretty great. A lot of trees, a lot of beavers. John, I can see him the whole time. That's the downside. Other than that, beautiful.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of S-turns with not knowing what's around the corner, but we're able to take our time and have lots of fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little brutal. It's way more brutal than I realized.
Wow.
Yeah!
So impressed.
So we just got to camp here, probably about half hour ago. We're just starting to set up camp, get our tent set up. We had a lot of fun so far on the trip. A lot of potential sweepers to look out for, so we were being a little cautious, but definitely a lot of fun. One real great feature that was a lot of fun. But yeah, so far so good.
What kind of whiskey you got here?
We just got a basic doers.
I mean, it's better than Donters.
That's not making it in. That's terrible.
It was a very dad joke. Frying up some steaks. Woo!
That's sick. Oh, this is so good.
So the Gounamitz is not very well known. There aren't any paddling maps for it. So what I ended up doing is I looked on just satellite images, and then I printed a map for it. And all I did was I just kind of like, based on satellite images, saw what looked like a concerning feature, and I color coded it. So like the orange is, you know, stuff that is concerning. The red are like the 3 known ledges on the river, and then I put a bunch of blue lines where like there were rapids, but I didn't think they'd be too concerning. It's not necessarily the most accurate thing because, again, it's just based off satellite images, but so far today it's proven to be pretty accurate. There was one feature that I had marked here as potentially concerning, and it was the biggest feature of the day. So let's hope that I was accurate with tomorrow as well. But I guess we'll find out. Tomorrow morning should be the business end of this river. That's where all of the biggest features are, leading up to those 3 ledges that we'll be portaging. At least some of them. We'll need to have a look and see how that goes.
Let them cook. Kind of funny.
People are using that cabin, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Because it didn't seem, I don't know, maybe we went there early in the year. But I know we did go a bit early.
So that marks the end of our first day here on the river. We're just heading to bed. We had a nice campfire, and looking forward to tomorrow. We got lots of rapids in store for us tomorrow, so we're looking forward to that, and looking forward to a nice full day on the river. See you tomorrow.
Well, we left François up to one job.
Why not?
And he has, it's a masterpiece. I mean, that's one way to describe it.
Yeah, I call this the scrambled pancake. It's a new specialty dish.
Getting ready to put my tent out in the sun, let the condensation dry up a little bit, and then we'll tear it down and head off to canoeing for the day.
Canoeing? What? Is that why we're here?
Hey François, can you come out and play?
That was pretty bad. All right, so it's an absolutely beautiful sunny day. We're about to get on the water. From here, the first 10 or so kilometers is where all of the major rapids appear to be. So we're looking forward to that, and we have a beautiful day for it. So here we go. Draw right, right, right. All right. Yeah. What's up? And prepare to draw on the left, draw on the left. And draw on the right. Let's go down here on the right. Yeah, paddle hard. All right, cut. Woo!
Beautiful day so far, super fun water, lots of cool little things. Up ahead on the left, we just did a little ledge drop off there, that was fun. Just a pretty casual day, you know? Class 1s, some class 2s. Woo! Surf's up, dudes.
I feel like we're playing bumper cars. Yeah.
Bumping you guys out of it. We just got here to this series of rocky ledges. We're just having a quick look, see what line we want to take down here.
Through here. And then we have to decide if we want to go to the left or right of this island. On the right is this fallen tree. There it goes. Woo! Successfully moved the log. Go team.
Moved it. Okay, draw to the right. And paddle forward. Yep, keep going forward. That's good. Let's go, yeah. And to the right.
Lay down.
Alright, cut. Alright. Perfect. Woo! Alright, cut.
That's fun.
We just got down that first kind of ledge that we had to scout there. It was a lot of fun, moving left to right and coming around the island to the right-hand side. Fun turn in it. We actually had to move a large tree so that we could actually go that route because the other route was super rocky. It didn't look really passable. But yeah, a lot of fun.
Yep.
All right, go left, left, left.
All right, straighten out.
Woo! And draw on the left. Draw on the left. Woo! Oh. Watch out for that. Yeah. All right, we're good. Well, we're at the first ledge or the first falls of the Gounamitz. It looks pretty big. There's definitely some debate as to whether we're going to run it or not. Certainly though, we'll be portaging the gear, so we'll start out with that. Well, at least it's a short portage to get around this falls. Right of that drop, there's like a ledge. I think we want to be on the real close to that big rock. I know, but I think that's what we have to go because like I'll try to like once we get around that little ledge over there, I'll try to.
Hey, all right, Emily, if this doesn't work out, what would you say your top qualities are that you look for in a man?
All right, so Emily's not feeling this drop, and I don't blame her. But John and I are about to give it a go here. And so wish us luck. It's pretty big. All right, here we go. Yeah, paddle forward. Whoop. Yep, forward hard, forward hard. All right. And all right. All right, and forward hard into this eddy.
Oh!
Woo!
That was wild.
Woo! We made it! Yeah,
I'm
dude!
not gonna lie, I thought we were smoking that rock. All right, François and I just got done doing this rapid. François knows the line pretty good, and Lukas wants to give her a shot, so I gave up my seat. So François and Lukas are gonna come down this class 4 rapid in the tripper. So yeah, hopefully they do just as well as François and I did.
I think. Okay, draw on the left. Oh. All right, forward, forward. Yeah! Woo-hoo! All right. And eddy out on the left. Yep, draw here on the left.
Pulled my groin. Oh. That was awesome though. Great job, François.
Yeah, that honestly might be one of the biggest rapids, one of the hardest rapids that I've ever paddled. That I'd say is definitely class 4, I'd say.
That was a lot of fun. It was great seeing Lukas and François accomplish it as well. So mission success.
So yeah, tilt left and draw left. So I've been referring to these ledges, the first, second, and third ledges. There's 3 ledges that we know about on the Gounamitz, in addition to the other rapids, the 3 most notable features. So the first one we ran and it was amazing. Second one here looks kind of like a jumble of rocks. Doesn't really look very runnable. And then the third one we hope will be runnable, but we'll have to wait and see. This one we knew we'd have to portage, so that was no surprise. We took the opportunity to have some lunch here as well. About to get back on the water. It's still absolutely beautiful out. We got the third ledge coming up shortly, so we'll see what that one looks like. Hopefully we can run it. After that it should be smooth sailing with only a few rapids and good current to get all the way down to the Little Main Restigouche.
Oh, nice!
Right and left. Right here. Whoa, brace! Oh, watch over there. Left. Woo. Thank you.
Wait, now here's a question though. Could you run it straight and go for that boulder and just think you pass over?
No,
I don't think so.
Smoke that boulder.
You think so?
Absolutely.
See it? I can't see it.
This ledge here does not look nearly as clean or straightforward as we were hoping. So I just ferried over to the other side with Emily. I want to have a good look at it from this side of the river and then make our final decision. So Emily and I are going to attempt this ledge. Looks like there's some shallow rocks, so I think there's going to be a bit of unavoidable just like hitting a rock, hopefully not too hard. But yeah, here we go. Third ledge. Yeah, forward hard, forward hard. Okay. All right. Nice, that wasn't too bad.
There's the team.
Well guys, we all successfully ran 2 of the 3 like big rapids on this. The second one didn't really look like it had a line. It was pretty big, lots of boulders in the middle of it, so we portaged around it. But overall, we're super stoked. We were able to run some of the biggest rapids that we've ever ran on this channel. So yeah, super pumped.
All right, so we're back on the water after that last ledge. From here on down, there aren't any more big features, so we should be able to put some good distance on. We still have about 12 kilometers before we get to the Little Main Restigouche, and then probably another couple kilometers down there before we find a campsite. But it should all go pretty quick now that we're not going to have to stop for any portages or to scope out any bigger rapids or anything like that. So here we go. We're just going to enjoy a nice afternoon of paddling.
I'm loving the river. Beautiful, remote, lots of like windy S-turns, some super fun class 3, maybe even class 4 rapids, but still runnable. Highly recommend.
This is just a fantastic river. If you have a chance to come and paddle it, like, the water is really clear, there's lots of wildlife, and yeah, it's just beautiful going, some awesome white water, and some great campsites along the way. And yeah, just a super highly recommend come out and paddle the Gounamitz River.
Okay, good. Yoo-hoo! Right, we're just at the bottom of the Gounamitz, just about to join the Little Main Restigouche. There's remnants of an old bridge here. We know there's a few really nice and maintained campsites on the Little Main Restigouche. And so now we're just here at the confluence of the Little Main Restigouche and the Gounamitz, and we're going to keep pedaling down till we get to one of these nice campsites. We're hoping it's just going to be in a few kilometers. I'm trying to scope it out. Snack time. Oh, that was really good.
No problem.
Wait.
You ready?
All right.
Yes, you got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we made it to one of these campsites along the Little Main Restigouche. Even has a boat launch, so I think we're gonna set up here for the night. All right, we got this nice shelter. We've got supper on the go. Lukas making us some drinks, I think.
Yeah, of course.
Yep, old fashions. Classic.
After us.
Having pasta for dinner tonight. With freshly grated parmesan. Look at that.
Hey, see, attention to detail, it matters.
I thought we had pretty good weather. We had perfect weather last year. We were lucky because it was like earlier in June.
Well, that about wraps it up for day 2. We had an awesome day today. Weather was absolutely perfect. got down the Gounamitz, and now about 12 kilometers, I think, down the Little Main Restigouche, which only leaves us a little bit of distance for tomorrow. But yeah, we're super happy, and it was an excellent day. We'll hopefully get a good night's sleep and finish off the trip tomorrow.
Good morning. It is day 3. Lucas and I are up nice and early. We are just making some coffees right now. It's actually a really nice day outside. It rained a little bit last night, but that's alright. Beautiful day today. We'll be packing up and heading to the truck and driving back home here soon.
We only have about 12 kilometers to get to our takeout, so it should only take us, maybe a couple hours, and we'll be there.
Day 3, let's go!
Man, that worked. Hop in. Save yourself.
Last time I went down a river like this, I ended up in a class 2 rapid and I ended up flipping and going a long way downstream.
And what did you learn from your experience?
To do it again when your feet are dirty.
So you didn't learn anything?
Well, I also sitting on the gunnels, so I learned don't sit on the gunnels while going down a class 2 rapid. This looks like a super nice campsite. This would probably be one of the nicest campsites that I have seen, minus the garbage.
This does look like it would be a pretty awesome campsite. It's definitely a little too far for us to get to yesterday, but maybe on a future trip. Oh, yes!
You got yours? Yeah, I got mine. Nice.
All right, well, that's a wrap. We're back here at our takeout. We had a great 3 days paddling the Gounamitz. It's an absolutely beautiful river. Loved it. Had some amazing rapids, and then we just kind of cruised down the Little Main Restigouche. Hardly anybody seems to know about this river, but it's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, beautiful river. Would highly recommend for everyone to do it. And if you guys really like the video, like it and subscribe, and we'll continue in paddling and hopefully take you guys along for the ride with us.
Awesome. See you later.
Peace.